This is a specific reading for MoonMagicWitch. You've asked me to do a reading specifically about a job or career because you tell me that you've been unemployed for the past 2 years. Believe me, you have my deepest sympathies and empathies. I have been there in the unemployment thing, and it looks like that I am soon going to be there. Hopefully mine won't be for very long, and hopefully yours won't be for very much longer either. I've drawn the Queen of Swords as the significator card. The Queen of Swords is a very sharp lady, and she is able through her keen intellect to balance both family and career obligations. So, MoonMagicWitch, this is you. I usually do quite a bit of shuffling before I start the camera rolling, because I know that none of you want to sit there and watch me shuffle. But I do like to do a couple of last minute shuffles so that it's clear that I haven't just stacked the deck. Okay, let's move the significator card a little closer to center. MoonMagicWitch, career reading. This covers you. This crosses you. This is beneath you. Let's move it up a little bit into the light. A little more light on the subject. Okay, this is behind you, this crowns you, and this is before you. Yourself, your house, hopes and fears, and the outcome. Okay, I'm going to stop the capture a little while and adjust the lighting because it's getting evening and the room is moving into shadow, and so are some of the cards. Okay, I think I've got the lighting a little bit better. So let's take a look at the cards. Your covering card is the Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands speaks of the beginning of a new project. Wands has to do with your will, making decisions. The crossing card is the Death card. Now, this doesn't mean necessarily somebody's going to die. I might read it that way if there were other cards that were with it, but as a crossing card, I read this as a transformation, a sudden change, irreversible change. This is your crossing card. This is your bridge to move on out. Now, looking at some of our background, beneath you is the Strength card. This is the long-term background of who you are and the situation you're in. You notice that the woman heading the lion has an inner strength, an inner confidence. Obviously, the lion could turn and eat her up at any moment, but he's not going to do that because of her inner strength. You have a great deal of inner strength. Draw on this. The immediate past. The Empress is a creative, industrious woman. You see her, though she is the Empress, at her spinning wheel. At her spinning wheel, and this speaks of your feminine creativity and industry. the immediate future, the Eight of Cups is a departure card, and so you should be leaving your present situation soon. It is not particularly a sad card, except in the sense that all departures are a little sad, all change is a little bit scary. But this, coupled with the crossing cards, speak to me that you will very soon be moving out of your situation that you were in and into something new. Now, however, along the way, the crowning card, the Five of Cups, there is possibility that within the next couple of moon cycles that you will face some difficulties, some disappointments, some losses. You see the cloaked figure sort of huddled in a rather bleak, stormy sort of landscape. There are 3 cups of wine spilled at his feet and 2 cups that are still standing. So this is not a particularly happy card, but life is not all particularly happy all the time, and that's not a bad thing. As these difficulties come your way in the next couple of months, you can either look at it as the glass half empty and be disappointed, or you can realize that the glass is almost half full. 2 of the cups are still full, and move on. Now, looking at the column of cards, your self card is the Ace of Cups. This is sometimes read as the beginning of a new relationship, but in the self position, I read it as this is who you are, that you are a caring and feeling person, that you're open to new possibilities. With your inner strength, your feminine creativity and industry, you should be able to move on through this sudden change, the departure, and through some of the emotional difficulties that may be coming your way. The environment card, sometimes called your house, is the Three of Wands. You can see the man's looking out into the ocean. There are 3 ships, and he's waiting for his ship to come in. I feel like that you and your house, those around you, have been waiting for your ship to come in for quite a while. The good news is the Hopes and Fears card is the Eight of Wands. This is full speed ahead. You can see the 8 wands are shooting like rockets past the moon and looks like Jupiter. So they are really moving on. This is full speed ahead. This is your hope. Hang on to this hope, because without hope, we're nothing. Okay, the outcome is the Fool. This is a major arcana card, as is the Death card. The Fool does not mean that you are going to be foolish. This is the inner child, the one who is off on life's great adventure. And this is where you're headed, off on life's great adventure. There will be a departure. There will be some heartache along the way. It will be a sudden, irrevocable transformation and change. Use your inner strength, your feminine skills and industry, full speed ahead, and have fun on the journey. Leave your comments, leave your questions. This is Dancing Rabbit. Till next time, peace.